Alright, today I'm going to be doing how many tracks can you beat backwards, like driving the track backwards. Here we go. We're going to do it Luigi's Raceway. Here we go. I'm going to get the turnaround boost, or turn around first, and then start boosting. Now, there's going to be a little bit of weird thing because it's been known to have weird things doing things backwards, because the game devs didn't think anything throughout, so we'll get through some funny and weird things that I go on. Sorry. Okay, Luigi's Raceway is a pretty quick one to get through. We're only going to do one lap, of course. Okay, that one's complete. And then we got Moo Farm. Again, same thing. We're gonna do the backwards thing. Now, there's already one that I know you can't do, which is Rainbow, because if you go back, the hill is gonna be so far, and it's just a waste of time just to do it. But you can't do it anyway. Because once you fall down, you just can't go back up it. It's too steep. And I will be attempting the non-shortcut jumps doing these. Like, okay, mission done. That's Moo done. Pretty quick and easy one. Now we're going to KTB. Now, the skip here when you're doing, or the jump here when you're doing it, it's gonna be weird. Turning around. Oh, we're not gonna get in there. There we go. Something doesn't look right. Oh, I just completed the lap. This is actually the funniest one to go through before we get to like the extreme stuff of just what in the world, because it does get pretty weird. And that's lap. That's, oh, my bad. KTB has been cleared. Anywho. Okay, course changed. Here we go. And Calamari Desert. Here we go. Gonna do the balancing. And we're gonna start doing this one. This is a fun thing. Now, I know the reverse thing is gonna get a bit annoying throughout this video, but it does show off a couple things, which certain tracks will only get to be special doing this way. For some reason, the tracks feel a lot faster when you're going through them backwards, because generally you don't really do this. It does look kind of cool diving it backwards, however. And that's Calamari Desert. Oh, whoops. Now Flower Cup. Now here's where one of the funny ones get to. This is the only one time it does it in first lap. Now if you drive fast enough, which shouldn't be that hard, you get a bust like this. I don't know what causes it, but apparently it's because of maybe the hitbox is just off. And because you're driving through it, normally you wouldn't do it, and that bus just has some weird hitbox. But if you do it for a second lap, it just fixes itself. Because now it knows you're driving backwards through it. This is actually going to be the hardest track to go through because you still have that reverse sign in front of me. Latitude doesn't know how to get out of my way to not tell me it's reverse. What, yeah? I'm driving it in reverse. I'm just gonna get through this one pretty quick. And yeah, but that bus thing's the only time it does at the beginning. And then I'm gonna touch this one right. I'm gonna end it right there. Alright, it's course change. And now we're jumping into Frappe. And then I want to jump right there. And normally, in this rule set, it just matters about how far you can get. If a track blocks you from doing latitude stuff or whatnot, then it does not count. This one counts for an exception because you can use the water to get through. If there was no water, it'd just be land, you'd be screwed. Okay, that one's done. That track would not be possible. But in this one, it has water, so yay. Here's actually a pretty cool one I found out. You do. I'm gonna do the big jumps here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can actually clip through that fence, but hold on. I'm gonna get through that. No, hold on. I'm just gonna keep bouncing, and it'll just fix itself. And bam! Quick lap, if I don't say so myself. It clips throughout without having to do the ring thing, which is pretty cool. Now, I wish it would count, or we'd all be driving this track backwards. Okay, that's that one done. That one's complete. Now we're doing so pretty good so far. Coming from Mario Racing. Now, if we weren't counting Frappe, we would technically be doing. We would have one that would be impossible, depending on two rule sets. If you didn't allow latitude, and if you allowed latitude. Currently, we have none for no latitude, or for latitude. If we had one, if we had latitude is not an option, it'd be 0, or it'd be 1, sorry. Which is kind of sad because, honestly, that one's kind of a bummer. Okay, that one's cleared. No problem. Okay, Wario Stadium. Now, this one's funny because it looks like you can't make it based on the map, but if you do it in a certain section, it's actually possible for some weird reason. There we go. It's where the game just like, it doesn't know what to do at this point. And you have to clip it in a certain area, I do believe. Now you're probably wondering, but there's a wall. Hold on. I gotta get back and just boost real quick, hold on. You can do this with or without boost, but it's better with the boost because you can just do this. God, hold on. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go back again. This one's a hard one to clip through. It is possible, however. Yeah, this is the really hard one here because you have to. It depends on how many times you try on this one because it is frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna retry this one, but it is possible. However, I've already done it before. But I need to gain my speed at least. And there we go. The game wants to think you've clipped through it, but it just gives you a black box until you land on solid ground, which is quite weird. So you can only hit it in that corner, I do believe, which is quite weird, concerning, because that's actually really weird. Like, doing this backwards is a whole lot faster because you can actually probably do another jump in between the 2 hill jump and the last wall which is quite awkward. Yeah, this one's easy, quick, and done. This is possible with and without Lactitude. Because you don't need Lactitude at all. Bam, course done. Alright. And now we're doing Sherbert. This one shouldn't be that hard. I don't think there's any problem with this one. Royal might be a difficult one next. It does feel weird driving all the tracks backwards, however, but you know what you're doing. They're pretty much a breeze. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, it's a big difference. Game's gonna try to correct me, and I'm just gonna drive right back around. And course cleared. Now here's Royal. This one's a bit weird. This actually does use a bit of both techniques. Oh, I gotta turn around, hold on. Okay, now we're going back the opposite way. If you're wondering how you're gonna get over the gap, that's actually gonna be a pretty easy question, because normally when you jump that, you have two spots. It would either take you above or it would take you below. So if you boost and jump as far as you can, I do believe it gets you up on the jump, because it would act as if you were still taking the jump. You turn around, spin around, and you take it the opposite way. It's weird because the boost works opposite way too. So this one's pretty much quick and easy. Okay. The track does look a lot different if you're looking from the opposite way, which it does look pretty weird. Funny is I almost caught that ghost at the flag, but hold on. And that's another court cleared. And now we're jumping into Bowser's. This one's quite weird actually, because so if you did Royal without doing the Lactitude thing, that would be another course. If you're doing it with Lactitude, we'd still be at 0. So in this one, you actually have to jump. It's best to hit the wall, because then it thinks you just hit that. Turn around, and you're going to have to do it once more. Because there's no way you can actually just make that. It's just not possible. Funny thing is, it actually takes you a bit farther down on this one. But yeah. Now, see, here's the problem with this one. Oh, look, stairs. You can't climb them. No matter how many times you try, you're not going to climb these. For some weird reason, you just can't climb them. And, yeah, so that one's going to be a fail. Bowser's not possible. Okay, here's Jungle Parkway. So we currently have, out of the select few, out of all the tracks, we can only do one with no help. So Lactitude you can't do it with. Which that kind of sucks. But if you're doing it with Lactitude's help, without Lactitude's help, you'd have 3 tracks currently you cannot do. If you're wondering, how are you gonna make that jump? Well, you just boost over. I do believe it thinks that you're on the other side. Yep. And you spin around like usual, and you take the last couple bit of track. Pretty easy. This is another one of those Lactitude you need Lactitude's help for. So currently we're at 4 with Lactitude's help. One that is absolutely not possible, and I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I clicked it twice. It's my fault. Okay. Course change here. And now we're doing Yoshi Valley. This is pretty cool. If you hit right here, normally you can just do the whole track by itself. This one in particular is a bit weird. There's a lot of open gap over there, and I don't know why they made it, but you can do this with and without latitude. This one's pretty easy to do. This one you have to take this route. And, well, we're kind of stuck. And you're wondering, how do we get out of this? I do believe there was a trick technique that they had, but I think this track's a no-go. You would have to literally find the most hardest spot to jump from using this piece of land. I do believe if you drop down at a certain angle and hit, you could potentially land on there, but other than that, it's a no-go. So that's another one we can't do. And then we got Banshee. This one's not that hard. This is just a quick, simple, backwards race. And then Rainbow won't be possible, so. Unless you're doing... No, because you can't do skip backwards, right? Well, that was a close clip. And then you drop. Because this is another one where latitude needs help. You need latitude's help to do this backwards. And there we go. Okay, well that's my fault there. And it's gonna turn me around again. Funny is the ghosts don't activate in certain spots. Again, my fault there. And there's that. So, out of all the tracks, Mushroom Cup is completely clear. You can do that one fine. Toad's Turnpike just has a weird, funny looking bus option. Frappe, you have to have Lakitu pick you up for that one. Cocoa Mountain just has a weird thing you can do there. Mario Raceway's fine. Wario Stadium, if you do a really particular jump, you can make it without using Lakitu or anything at all. Sherbert's just an easy track going around. Royal, you do need Lakitu to pick you up so you can get back on that high jump of the ramp. Bowser's, again, you're going to need Latitude about 3 times, or 2, but you still can't make it because of the stairs. That's impossible. DK Jungle is absolutely fine. You just need Latitude to pick it back up. Yoshi's Valley is impossible. Banshee is possible, and Rainbow is impossible because if you go up the ramp or drive back around, you can't go up. And that's this video for how many tracks can be beaten. Well, technically, you can do... What I'm thinking here. You could do 16 tracks, but only 2 of those are impossible, so you could do about 14 tracks backwards. If you were counting Latitude, you would be only able to do 10. Or 12. But that's this video. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.